Recode is a virtual production studio based in Manchester. We're one of few that offer the full virtual production pipeline, from the 3D content creation right through to the shoot, all the technicalities with virtual production, as well as post and grading and all post-production services.
Recode became into existence actually from two companies. My company, which was Carbon Digital, and Garrett's, which is SBS, which is an AV company. During lockdown, we'd already been using Unreal Engine for a few years at that point, and when I saw that The Mandalorian was using virtual production, I thought we should have a look at this. So I contacted Gareth, and we decided to explore what opportunities lie in this.
We were quite excited, and we continued moving forward with it and bought more wall, bought more equipment, converted our space, and just kept R&Ding and testing further and further until we set up Recode about a year after the R&D process. The benefits of virtual production over traditional methods are convenience and ease, predominantly having a controlled studio environment, mainly because of not having to worry about travel, not having to worry about permits for locations. It's easier for the cast and the crew, everyone is fully immersed in the environments, and it can ultimately be a lot lower cost as well.
If we can create a location, or we use a plate from a location and we film it here, then no one's jumped on a plane, saving tons in a carbon footprint. The other thing is the control of the weather. Out in the real world, it's unpredictable. Even in a British summer, you don't know what you're going to get. So when you're here and you've got a scene set up and you can control the environment to any degree that you want, we can change the weather in real time. We can darken the sky. We can, totally change the environment, spin it round. We've got total control, and that's the thing that you don't get in the real world that easily, and the speed at which you can do it. And we can go from scene to scene in a minute.
Recode's implementing new technologies all the time. I mean, this technology is evolving so quickly. There's always something new coming and happening, and keeping at the head of the game, we are required to keep testing and keep trying new equipment and new technologies.
New technology is, it's an essential part of the whole kind of ecosystem that you use to operate a virtual production system. So we've got camera tracking systems. We've got the engine itself is cutting edge. The Unreal Engine continues to evolve and will continue to evolve to get better and better output.
The NVIDIA Ada 6000 card has been hugely beneficial to us in our workflow and our pipeline. Just the raw rendering power that it can offer, and us not having to be so heavily optimized on our assets and our content. Us loading previous scenes and environments up and realizing that it means we can just get on with what we need to do in a shoot and not have to worry about limitations of CPU and GPU power. And again, the reason for Scan 3xx system is that it gives us we don't have to worry. That we know the technology and the hardware can just do what it's supposed to do, and it's one less stress for us.
The reason we chose Scan 3xx computer system was that over the years, personally, I've been a Scan customer, and I have had a 3xx system in the past, and it was a very reliable system. And when it comes to a workstation that we need for this kind of business, where we've got clients in and there's a lot of money riding on the job getting delivered on that day, we wanted a system that was going to be solid, and we had good support with it, and we knew it was going to be something that would not likely fail. Anything can fail, but the reputation and the experience that I've had with Scan systems has been exemplary, so that's why we chose them. The future for Recode is looking quite interesting. We've got some high-profile work in the pipeline for dramas, which will be a combination of virtual production and visual effects work.
Expansion is obviously our main goal, and just making more people and more markets more aware of VP and what it can do.
Where we're at the moment, there's always a need to keep on pushing forward, and that's the thing which for me personally I find very interesting, the challenge of delivering this. And obviously as people become more aware of it, we'll end up doing more of it, because I think in the beginning there was a misconception that you needed millions of pounds to do virtual production, because obviously The Mandalorian was the first thing that people saw for a long time, but now people are getting used to being able to go into a volume and do a shoot quite cost effectively. So we're excited about, you know, meeting new clients and just the ideas that we've got to kind of bring to life.